Hi, I'm Pastor Ben, and I want to take a few minutes to connect with you. I'm so excited that you've decided to join a team. You joined BCF because it's a special place. Let's talk about some of the things that make it special and how you can be a part. Our 4 core values that we're going to look at today that I want to make sure that you have an invitation to be a part of is this: love God, love others, pursue excellence, and choose joy. I'm sure you've seen Choose Joy on some of our print media, on our walls in the hallway, even on our background on the stage. It's important to us that we continue to put our values at the forefront so we know how we're building. Maybe you haven't heard the other 3, and that's okay. Here's a couple of things that we just really want to give our life to. So let's walk through them. The second thing is this, is love others. Life together. Now, I understand maybe you've been at a church and it felt different. The way that we do church, the way that we see it is we're family. This isn't slavery, and this isn't a restaurant. We choose to do life as a family, which means we all have our positions that we play. We all pitch in and do our chores. The reality is we all encourage each other. There comes a time where I have to step back and I have to let another brother or sister step forward to do something else to encourage somebody. As a family, we're all working together for the same goal. And you know what? On the weekends, this is our family time. This is a time in which we can connect with each other and welcome new people into the family. Listen to this. 1 Thessalonians 2:8 says this: "We loved you so much that we shared with you not only God's good news, but our own lives too." This is our desire, and it's what makes our culture work. What makes Ben Christian Fellowship so amazing is that we are a family, and we want to encourage you and invite you to be a part of that family. Here's 3 ways that you can continue to help build a healthy culture. Number 1 is this: see people not as they are, but as they could be. You know, we take time in our family. I do this. Hopefully my kids never watch this video. They're going to find this out. One of the things that Rachel and I do whenever we get frustrated with one of our kids and we just have nothing good to say, we stop and we say, what are all the good things about this kid? And we'll just take a few minutes to get our eyes off of what we're experiencing, what we're feeling, and we'll start to look at their potential, who's God's called them to be, their gifts and their talents. We do it sometimes at the dinner table with all the kids. We'll point out one of them, the kids, and we'll say, okay, everybody, what do we love about Titus? And, you know, as kids, well, he's my brother. I get it. The reality is sometimes we have to dig deep to say, you know what? He's generous. He's engaging. He's helpful. What an amazing guy. I want to challenge you to see people not as they are, but to see them as they could be. And then the second thing to do is encourage them. Say what you see. That's what we do for encouragement, is that we get out of ourselves, we look at someone's potential, and then we call that potential out. Man, you are the best, whatever you are. Name it, right? You're the best person at washing dishes, or you're absolutely amazing with the guitar. You're phenomenal with your words. You're good with writing. Whatever it is, we want to see people not as they are, but as they could be, and we want to call that out. Encouragement is like what we all want, and it's really hard to give. And so one thing you're going to have to do, and I'm going to encourage you to do if you're going to be a part of BCF family, I'm going to encourage you, learn to encourage others. Find things in them that you can say that are nice. It's always easy to find something that's not nice, but do that. Also, one thing we can do to love others is this. In our heart, we don't just serve. We don't find a position, go through growth track. Yeah, sure, here, put me on this. I'll serve in this way. I'm asking you to make a commitment, because that's what a family does. We make commitments to each other. We don't just sit here and say, oh, sure, maybe I can do this. If I can't, I'll hit decline. I won't make this thing happen. Oh, you know what? They can live without me. The reality is when you're committed to somebody, you follow through on your word. You do. You love others because you realize that when I'm serving today or whenever I'm serving, I'm actually committed to those people around me. They're dependent on me. And I want to encourage you, whatever team that you're on, wherever you choose to serve, commit to those people, which means don't just show up and say, hey, once a month. Call them, get to know them, go to a life group with them, but make a commitment. It will actually benefit you way more than it benefits anyone else. Because when we make a commitment, we choose to love, we choose to encourage. And so I want to encourage you, don't just sign up to serve. Make a commitment to this house and home. And it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. I encourage people, hey, make a season commitment, make a fall commitment or a spring commitment, or make a year commitment. I think that that's plenty healthy, and it's not asking more than you should. You know what? When I asked Rachel to marry me, I was asking for a commitment. And I'm asking you, if you're going to be a part of this family, commit to this family. Even if it's for a season, give it your all. Commit and love the people around you. I want to invite you into the culture, into the soil of BCF, to help not look at it and take advantage of it and say, you know what, I really love this, but I'm going to sow into that culture frustration and anger and all these things. I want to encourage you to build the culture here at this church, to join and be a part. Love God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. Love others. Treat them like family. Pursue excellence, which means it's okay to do things right. And do us all a favor, choose joy. I'm so thankful you took the time to listen to this video, and I'm so excited that you are a part of this family. Have a wonderful day.